All right, we are now on day number 5. So practice telling time. You know the drill. I want you to act. I will read them. I will read the questions. I will read the answers. But I want you to actually try to do these on your own. It will not kill you. The worst thing it will do is make you erase your answers. And I don't think that's that big of a deal. So Elsa goes to swim practice after school. She finishes at 5:45, which show the time Elsa finishes. Select the two correct answers. So what are the two correct answers? You have A, 5:45 a.m., B, what this clock says, C, what this clock says, or D, 5:45 p.m. So pause the video and try it out. Which one shows that she finishes her after school practice? So let's look at this. She goes to swim practice after school. So is after school an AM or a PM? After school would be a PM. So 5:45 a.m. is not the correct answer. That's what time Miss Rice gets up in the morning. That's very early, and you're not going to have swim practice then. So this one says 5:45 p.m. Does that sound about right for school? After school. Yeah, because we get out of school at 2:30 p.m. So that one's right. But it said how many? There's two answers. So that means one of these clocks shows us 5:45 p.m. because that's what we're looking for. 5:45. Because this is the hour and this is the minute. So let's look for the hour. Which one is the hour? The shorthand or the longhand? It's the shorthand. The shorthand is the hour hand. Oh, there's the hour hand. Okay. Which one points at 5? We have one that goes here, and we have one that goes right here. Which one's on 5? Well, this one's in between 5 and 6, and this one's in between 9 and 10. Do not mistake this minute hand for an hour hand. This is minute. It's long. Long guy is a minute. Well, if it's by the 9 and the 10, does that have anything to do with 5? No. So the answer is B. The answers are both B and D. Number 2, Bree camps for 3 whole weeks. How many days does Bree camp? Oh, we've done one of these, so this shouldn't be hard. So A, 3 days, B, 7 days, C, 21 days, or D, 31 days. Pause the video and give it a try. All right, so she went for 1 week, or it's not 1 week. That's 1 week is equal to 7 days. She went, in the question, for 3 weeks. So I need 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And those are equal to how many days? There's 7 here, 7 here, and 7 here. They're all equal to 7 days. So now I need to add them together. 7 and 7 is 14. And then 14 and 7 is 21. So how many days is 3 weeks? It would be C, 21 days. The minute hand on a clock points at the 10. What time could it be? Select the 2 correct answers. That one's kind of difficult, but I want you to go ahead and try it. I'll give you a hint. It said minute hand on the clock is pointed at the number 10. Those are your 2 hints. And remember what minutes mean. So if I draw a clock, you start at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And it says the minute hand, the long hand, is pointed at the 10. So what do we know about minutes? You have to count on the outside by 5s. 1 is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 10. So what is the minutes for the 10? 50. Which one of these answers has 50 in the minutes? Because remember, when we write times, this is the hour goes first and the minutes go second. So which one has 50 in the minutes? The answers are B and D. Okay, let's do you're going to do number 4. Dylan's afternoon soccer game ends at the time shown on the clock to the right. What time does the soccer game end? A, 1:20 a.m., B, 4:01 a.m., C, 4:05 p.m., or D, 4:10 p.m. You can eliminate 2 of these right now before I even tell you to pause the video, because do you play soccer in early in the morning? Absolutely not. AM means morning. You're asleep. Miss Rice doesn't even get up that early. So you have 2 options left in the PMs. Look at your clock and see if you can figure it out. Pause the video. Let's look. My hour, tiny hour hand, and my long, long minute hand. So my hour hand looks like it's a itty bit past the 4. Okay. And my minute hand is on the 1. Well, that must mean hour and minute. Because it's not on the 5 yet, so it must be 4. My hour must be 4, because little hand hour. So minutes, we start at 1. We start counting by 5s. 5. So that would be 05, because there's nothing in the 10s. So which one of these is 4:05? C. Robin starts to color in a book at 8:30 in the evening. She colors for 30 minutes. What time does Robin stop coloring? Be sure to write down AM or PM. Okay, so pause the video, use the clock, see if you can figure it out. Alright, so if she starts at 8:30, that's what it has. Right here, 8:30. And it says she colors for 30 more minutes. That's the one on the other day where I told you it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's half the clock. 30 minutes is half the clock. So if you go another half of a clock, you're back at the 12. And it's 60 minutes, but you write it as 00. So if it goes 1 whole hour, because 30 minutes puts it directly in the middle of 8 and 9, that means the whole hour has moved. So it would be 9 o'clock. And it says Robin starts to color a book at 8:30 in the evening. Evening is PM. So 9 p.m. All right. The clock at the right is missing the minute hand. It is either 6:05 or 6:55. Which is correct? Explain how the hour hand can help you answer the question. Alright, so I'm going to do this one. I will tell you, do not even try on your own. This is kind of hard, and I'm going to do it with you. So, we got to figure out, is it 6:05 or 6:55? And it says right here, use the hour hand to help you. So where's the hour hand? It's right here. It is in between the 6 and the 7, but it's super duper duper close to the 7. It's still 6, but it's super duper close to the 7. So what does it mean when it's super duper close to the next number? If it's super duper close to that next big number, that means it's about to turn over an hour, which means it's got to be close to this 60. If it's close to this 60, then that means it's about to turn over an hour, which means here's 5 and here's 55. And a clock goes this way. It's called clockwise. So who would be closer, the 5 or the 55, if you're going the right way? Because look, it's close to the 7. So that means it's super close to that 7. It's going to be 655. So it says, write it on here. So the answer is 655 because the hour hand is very close to the 7. It is super close to the 7. That's the answer. If it's close to that next big number, that means it's about to turn over an hour. So it's going to have to be 6:55 because 6:05 means it just started. So it would probably be really, really close to the 6. If it's on the right side, it's really, really close to this side number. If it's on this side, it's really, really close to that side number.